Hey guys, Zach here. If you're looking to create a 3D house tour, you're in the right place. With our software, CloudPano, you can create an interactive, really beautiful 360 or 3D house tour of any property very quickly, very easily, and of course, win the marketing and rich media game by utilizing all of the really cool features we have, but also the integrations like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, Trulia, HotPads, Apartments.com, Zumper, all these places you can post and place these listings for sale and integrate automatically with CloudPano. It's a really big deal. It's very difficult to have 3D rich media appear on some of these listing websites, but we have the integrations in place, so we're excited to have you here. So if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll be a complete expert. How am I creating this 360 virtual tour? What's it take to capture these photos? How do I show a floor plan? How do I make the whole experience interactive and beautiful? Well, you're in the right place. To create a 3D house tour is very simple, and I'm going to show you step by step today in this video. And of course, if you want to create a more complicated or beautiful or large commercial project like you're seeing here, this really cool example of this golf course, or in the sky, or this beautiful apartment complex example, reach out to cloudpano.com. We love to help you and serve you for your large scale projects. We can get these things done. We have a very large community that can help you. So go to cloudpano.com today. But for the rest of this video, let's show you exactly how to make a 3D house tour with either a 360 camera or just our CloudPano app and make a virtual tour 100% from your mobile phone. We're excited to get started. Let's get to it. Hey there, Zach here. If you're looking for real estate virtual tour software, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step the best real estate virtual tour software, why all the features work the way they do, why it makes your listings look beautiful, and of course, the integrations where you can push your virtual tours with this special software called CloudPano. So join me in this video as I walk you through step by step how to use CloudPano, and I show you the secret sauce, how to make it easy. It's going to be cool. Check it out, stick here, and of course, like and subscribe and all the things. I'll see you there. Okay guys, welcome to the step-by-step walkthrough of CloudPano, the 360 virtual tour software. If you are in the real estate space, you're gonna love using this. We have over 44,000 users picking up CloudPano, and I'm gonna show you what it's like to navigate a virtual tour in full 360. Now, this example is actually from one of our users called Nathan Cool. He's a professional real estate photographer. He also has a pretty cool YouTube channel. So I wanted to show you off some of the stuff he's doing. So you see right here, when I hold down my mouse and look down and look up, you get a full 360 view of the space. So when you're trying to sell a property or trying to show one off, you can get a full picture of every little thing and every item. So the people that see virtual tours when they're shopping for them love seeing them because they know every little aspect of the virtual tour of the space. There's no surprises, so they know what they're getting, and they're going to click through every single room because we're virtual now, right? This is how you engage in the new 2023 and beyond economy, okay? So this is what it looks like. What I'm clicking on are called hotspots. Down here below is thumbnails. And of course, in your editor, you can change how the thumbnails look. You can move them up to the vertical portion on the left side of your screen. You can do all kinds of really cool things. Also, you'll see some icons here on the right. Some of these icons are showing up because I'm logged into my CloudPano account. So if I click on this hide controls button, I can hide all the controls that you see to make it a much more elegant or minimalist experience. But if I open those up, you'll see this edit tour icon and go dashboard. These two icons are here because I'm logged in. If I want to edit this tour, I just click right here as a user, and I can do so really fast. Also, I want to show you this go dashboard button. Click here, it takes you to your dashboard with all your cool backend stuff and your team accounts. Plus, if you click the share icon, you'll see a link that's right here. This URL can be shared anywhere, on mobile, on desktop, or on a tablet, doesn't matter. No app required to view this 360 virtual tour. And if you want to get fancy, you can embed the virtual tour by clicking right here, pasting this code in the back end of your website, and it will automatically appear as an embedded window into a full 360 view. And of course, you can share on Facebook, Twitter, and email as well. And if you click on this full screen icon, all the tabs go away, right? We see a full screen experience. So if you're showing a virtual tour off on a really big TV, this is a really good type of feature to use so that you can get the cool immersive experience. And of course, we have virtual reality mode. Virtual reality mode is where you can go on your mobile phone, click that button, and then you have a hands-free powered mode to look through CloudPano, which is really, really cool. So when you're hands-free, you can look up, look down, and get a fully immersive VR view of the space. Also, we have other neat features which I'm going to show you as well. We have really cool feature. So I'm showing an example of one of the Trump hotels here, a beautiful virtual tour with multiple hotspots where you can navigate and go around the different spaces. But if you click on the top right, you'll see where it says Talk Live Now. This is a live video chat feature where you can type in your name and jump into a video call. Let's put Zach, because that's me, a video call with you and your folks, or you and your leads. So you can just say join call. And this one has the host, so I'm gonna hop out of it. But you can jump into a call with a potential lead and walk them through the property step by step. It's a really, really cool feature. Now, we also have the ability to add something called info spots or customize the spots. So this example, we have this cool custom icon and this really cool drone virtual tour of this ski resort. So you can put a drone in the air, and you can easily mark it in full 360 from the sky. Also, you see here, this top left is the logo. You can add the name of that property, phone number, email, and whatever other message you want to add as well. And plus, you can hear there's some sounds you can add to the hotspots as well. So you can really show off and create a really cool experience for the folks that are going to be viewing this, in this case, this resort. Okay. And this is also another example as well. So we have cruise lines on CloudPano. I'm showing you one right here. We have resorts. We have yachts on the platform as well. So we have a lot of really cool things you can do. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the back end editor on CloudPano. So what I was just showing you was the viewer. This is the editor. Okay, the editor looks like this. You have the subject 360 photo right here. Okay, on the bottom right, you have some icons or some buttons you can press, start doing some things with it. And you have your photos right here on the left side. Okay, you also have different locations of what you can do to customize the virtual tour experience. You got editor, brand kit, floor plan, lead gen, settings, live for CloudPano Live, and team. Okay. When you click Edit Tour and you click, you can see right here in this big green button says Editing. That means right now I'm editing the living room. So I can still look at my other photos and kind of peruse around, but I'm editing this specific room. Okay. If I want to change the room name, I'll just say Living Room 1 and click Enter. If I want to change the order of them, I can just grab these little icon right here, drag and drop, and that will change the order of how they appear in the thumbnails. If I want to add a contact information, phone number, email, and any additional text on the top left of the screen, this is where I could do that. Also, I can click my Sort Scenes button as well, and I can expand sort in case I want to move things around faster, etc., because I got maybe a lot of scenes on a specific virtual tour. Okay, I can also add scenes here as well. So if you want to add a scene, how do you do it? Well, you just click Add Scene. Okay, you have Choose 360 Scene right here, and you can click this button here and it opens up some other media options if you have an upgraded plan. So I'm going to go back here, and when you want to upload a photo, just click here. It'll find it on your computer, and you can upload your 360 scene from your computer. Keep in mind, these photos are 2-to-1 ratio equirectangular. So what's that mean? That means they're 360 photos. So if I right-click on a photo in the editor, I can actually capture a 360 photo and download it. So say I wanted to edit it or download it, etc., I could do that. So what's one of these photos look like? If you have it looks like this. It has this weird kind of wave, and then it's and basically this is called an equirectangular shape. So if you ever hear that, it's a 2-to-1 ratio equirectangular shape. That is what a 360 photo is. Okay. Okay. Also, you can add hotspots to connect rooms. So how do we do that? So right here, it says link hotspots. When you click that button, you're going to want to select an area to put the hotspot. So let's put it on this back door right here. And you'll see this little editor pop up on the right. And you can scroll through it and see a bunch of examples, but you can click the scene it's going to link to, and you'll see it right here that it's linking to the foyer entryway. I can also change the title of that specific hotspot if I wish to. So kind of just like overriding what the current title of the room is, I can do that. Once you link it, or once you know once you look right here, once you have a linked hotspot to this room, it will say links here. That means that the foyer does link to this specific living room photo. Okay. Also, I can enable automatic link back generation. What that means is that I can have a link appear back to this room that will automatically appear every time I place a hotspot, which is a really big time saver. In order to make that feature work, you have to have all your north points set. And once you have your north point saved, which I'll cover in a second, you can use that feature easily. Now, you can also increase the scale of your hotspot. So say you want to give the impression that this specific hotspot is maybe closer. I can just grab, once I save it, I can drag it around. So say I want to move it right here. A bigger hotspot is a little bit closer. If I want to make it look further away, I can make it look smaller as well for a variety of reasons. Also, too, I can take a hotspot and I can change to what's called a floor hotspot. So let me show you how I do that really quickly. I'm actually going to put it down here on the floor. Then I'm going to click edit. And now once you place it on a certain plane, you actually place it and turn it into a floor hotspot. So see right here, if I move this, I'm going to click save real quick. If I move this around, it actually changes the size. We have a little invisible plane placed on the scene. So I can actually move it and it looks like it's on the floor, which is really, really nice. Okay, so that's how you move it. So to drag and drop, you can just drag around and move hotspots. That's no problem. So let's open up this hotspot example and show you what else you can do. I'm going to change it back to a arrow in this case. And then you can also customize a couple of different things. The size of the specific hotspot, the opacity, so if I want to make it more see-through, which actually looks really nice. I like that. You can also rotate it to the left, rotate it right, etc. So if you need to rotate a hotspot, let's say it is an arrow, you can do that. Also, you can customize the style. So see how I add this little icon here? I have some custom styles I've used in the past. So I can customize to the hotspot to be whatever I want it to be and however I want it to look. So in this case, I can scale it down, make it small, make it more a little bit, maybe less opaque in this case. And I have this nice little white arrow that everyone knows that if I click on that, it's going to take me somewhere, right? Good to know. So I'm going to click Save Hotspot. And now I'm going to show you what this foyer looks like when I click Publish. So go to my foyer here. Over here, I see now, here's my hotspot I placed on the ground. It looks nice. It's kind of out of the way, but I still know, like, if I click that, I'm going to go somewhere, which is really nice. And there's the bigger hotspot I had a moment ago as well. So now when I click Editorial, I'm going to show you some other really cool things we can do called info spots. So if I click Add an info spot, what's that mean? Well, when I click on the scene, our info spot editor will pop up. It looks similar to our hotspot editor in that we have different icons we can choose from, and then, of course, some previous ones I've used in the past. If you click Open Library, you can actually customize and make custom icons for any hotspot or image or logo. You can add whatever you want as a customization in this full library feature, which is really, really nice. So let's go ahead and change this to maybe a plus sign, or this yellow plus sign here. Use this icon. I'm going to say confirm. So now I have an info spot that's right here. So if I want to, let's say, add a, short text description. Let's just say this is a door. Okay, that's what it is. I can show off what this is so if someone clicks on it, it's going to say door. Now, if I want to, I can add a thorough description. So door, this is an amazing door. Okay, which is really, really cool. Now, if I click Save Info Spot, you'll see when you click on that, it little pops up just like this. So you have door. This is an amazing door. Okay, an amazing door. This is an amazing door. Let's make sure I get it right. Thanks, Grammarly, for hopping in there and helping me. All right, so you can also add hyperlinks. So say you wanted to link out to the door manufacturer. You could do that. So let's say hypothetically, I'm going to put cloudpano.com as my hyperlink here. If I click Save, and then I go to that specific info spot, and if I click it, it's going to take me to the door. In this case, it's actually taking me over to cloudpano.com, but I just wanted to show you what that looks like. Let's make sure I'm not getting lost here. All right, cool. So I'm going to go back into Edit Tour. And you can see that I have my info spot still here. I can hyperlink it. I can open a new window. I can have it stay inside the current window. I can also even add custom images. So what this means is I can add a series of images that are, I'm going to pick a random image here from my library. And when someone, I'm going to call this door caption, when someone clicks on this, what happens is, I'm going to show you actually, an image pops up and it overtakes the screen. It's a beautiful example of showing off specific features or small items that are within that virtual tour. It's a nice touch when you're marketing real estate or really marketing anything, showing off what is that space, what is right there, why is that special, what's that small item that I want to know about. So if you add those, you can use info spots to do that. Okay, so I'm going to click edit again. We can also do something called pop-up HTML. Basically, if you want to have something open up that is custom HTML, this is where you would do it. And when you can have anything appear, literally a whole website can appear. You click a button and it's inside that virtual tour, or you can have it be a lead capture device or something really, you can get crazy with it. But this is where custom HTML can go, and it's really, really nice feature to have. I taught more about this as well in other videos, but you can also check out some examples of what it looks like to embed a YouTube video. It's a good example. Someone adds a play button like this right here, and someone clicks it and it opens up a YouTube video. So you can do that really easily by adding the embed code to this section right here. Okay, so for now, what we're going to do is we are going to move on from hotspots. Okay, now I also want to show you a really important feature. This feature is called setting your north point. I just made some videos about this recently, but I'm actually going to delete your initial view just so I can show off it one more time so people know what the heck I am doing. So when you click set north point, what happens is that compass is now set. It knows which direction it needs to face. So let's say hypothetically, I go to this foyer. I also want to set my north point to the same direction. Well, when I do that, now this tour is going to know which direction is north. Okay, so in this case, I think this direction is north for all three of these. I'm going to take initial view and I'm going to delete it. So now I set these three. Let's make this backyard 1, 2. Why not? This way would be north. So we're going to stay consistent here. And then I'm going to delete the initial view because you can actually save where each space looks for each room. So if you want to have an initial view set for a certain room, people look a certain direction, actually have it, let's use an example. I can set it right here. So this will be where I face when I hit this specific room called backyard, pool, and entry. Okay. Now that will save right there. You'll be able to see you have some initial views on this specific scene. Okay. You can also customize and get a little deeper and say set initial view coming from a specific scene. So say I come from living room, come from the dining room, this is where it's going to face, right? Well, I kind of want to probably face somewhere else, so I'll do that. And then now I have two initial views coming on that scene saved. But that one specifically is only from the dining room. So if I come from the dining room to this photo, this is where I'll look every time. And you can use that for a variety of reasons. There's all kinds of ways that you can use that, but I just wanted to show it off really quickly. Okay, moving on. Let's go on to the next tab here called Brand Kit. You can upload a logo on the top left corner of your virtual tour. So I'm going to click Use Logo. And now it's going to say CloudPano right there on the top left corner and kind of hover over the scene, which is really nice. So you see right here, just like that. You can also add names, images, or names, people's, let's just say name. I'll put this name here just so it's there. So let's say it's a real estate agent or it's a broker or a company. You can put that name there. Add a phone number as well. You can also change your theme. So I have a classic theme, modern theme. I can even do what's called flow theme or cascade. I'll show you cascade here in a second because it's on the left side. And you can white label your URL. So white labeling is really important to a lot of our users because you want to be able to show off your brand in the URL. Also, too, whenever you use an embed code on a specific scene, you can show a splash screen as well. It shows the title and a play button, which is really nice for fast loading websites. And you can customize the Facebook or social sharing image that appears when someone shares an image. Now, if you go back and change your image later, you're going to want to use the Facebook debugger tool. It's really important to kind of remove that cache, but overall, it's a great feature if you want to customize what the scene looks like when someone shares it. Also, you can change your watermark, put a message here, photographed by Joseph, and link out to your website if you want to. Plus, we have a custom JavaScript feature where you can add, say, custom tracking. You can add custom chat bots, really custom anything via this custom JavaScript feature, which is really, really nice. And same thing with custom CSS. You can take elements from the tour and change them to whatever you want. So you have full customization power, which is really, really cool. Also, we have a floor plans feature. So you can upload floor plans, or you can even order a floor plan from our team. We can make one from the virtual tour. So all you have to do is just click order floor plan, and we will literally go into your tour, hand build a floor plan for you for one of these prices. You just choose it, and we'll make it for you, and hopefully get it done for you in 24 hours. Okay, really nice feature. Plus, as on floor plans, you can add hotspots, hotspots as well, and you have the floor plan hover always show when open, which is a really, really cool feature, which I kind of want to show off. So let's pull one up here. Let's see if I got one on my computer. I'm sure I do. So let's use just a random floor plan here. See how it looks. That's a random, very small floor plan. But what I'm doing here is just kind of showing you what it looks like. Maybe I'll upload a second one just for fun. Let's try again. Let's do this one. Great. So when you click on your room on your floor plan editor, you can connect it via a little hotspot, just like this, okay? Which is really nice. Now I had these quickly added. I'm going to exit out here. I can now change the order. So I had this one is going to appear first, and I turned it on so it's going to hover and always appear, okay? Then I can also do this and say, let's say it's floor 1, and then let's say this one, this itty bitty one, happens to be floor 2. Okay, just like that. And you can also change what it says. So I'm going to put site plan here just because I want to. Okay, I'm going to click publish to show you what it looks like. I'm going to come back to lead gen settings live and team in a second. So you noticed a moment ago I changed to cascade, so all my thumbnails are on the right now, so it looks like that. And my floor plans has shifted over and looks really nice. So I can kind of know where I'm at in the space, even though this is not an exactly the same floor plan to this house. It still proves that it's very, very smooth to know where am I on this in this big building or big house, etc. So that's what happens. That's how it looks. It looks really, really nice. Okay, now let me show you what it looks like for lead gen. So if someone turns on lead gen, I'm just gonna go back to my brain kit here and change to classic. Actually, let's go to, I like flow. Okay. I'm going to turn on lead gen here. When someone adds their information, they actually it can send a lead over to one of your clients or to you. So you can put your information here and customize this information how it looks, and the lead gen will actually collect leads and send them to you, which is really, really powerful. Okay. Now, settings is really important. You're going to want to keep this little button turned on because CloudPano is one of the most integrated and distributed softwares that exist in the virtual tour real estate space. What this means is we can automatically push to realtor.com. We can push to apartments.com. We can push to Zumper.com. We can push to a lot of places, and we have really cool ones coming as well too, like Zillow, HotPads, Trulia. There are all these massive platforms that your virtual tours can appear on. And what you need to make sure of is that you are showing off the exact address. So in this case, I'm going to say, make sure I type in the address here. This address will help us, okay, when it comes to showing off a specific home in 360 and distributing it out everywhere. Plus, you can add a Google Analytics code as well too. This is where you would do that. There's also some custom features like you want to show off. You want to start with thumbnail ribbons minimized, or do you want to lock the horizontal view, or you want to disable zoom and iframe, or auto rotate scene on tour viewer. So there's all stuff you can do here and change. Click through these and play with them to kind of see what they do. Okay. Then you have CloudPano Live. CloudPano Live is a really cool feature with a lot of robust kind of micro features built inside of it. So we have the ability to have a call right with somebody right inside CloudPano Live. And you can even have a little live talk preview show up where someone says, hey, if you want to talk live now, click this button. So it creates this really cool call to action. You can turn on hosting, so like waiting for the host. You have to assign a host to do this. So if one of your users or one of your customers wants to be a host, you can do that easily just by clicking this button and then adding them as a host by adding them to your team. So utilizing the Teams feature, it's how you do that. Also, you can notify a certain person when someone joins a CloudPano live call, and you can capture scheduled meetings and able to book an appointment button when someone clicks on CloudPano Live. So I'll show you all these things here in a moment. Click publish. So now you see, live, talk live now is here. So when someone clicks this, they're able to join or jump into a call by clicking right here. Now, I'm going to show you what it's like because I'm already logged in. There's me talking. And then, of course, here is me navigating through a specific space. Now, I can also share my screen. What this does is it actually has me in control of the experience. So whatever I see, whatever I'm showing, that's what people see. Also, same thing is I can draw. We can draw on a virtual tour. I can like circle it and show off, hey, this is a mirror, or this is a really cool light, etc. And then, of course, if I want to, I can delete all that stuff as well and clean it off. Okay. So there's a lot you can do in CloudPano Live. Maybe a separate video would be good for this, but overall, it's a really cool online selling tool. Okay. Next, let me leave real quick CloudPano Live and go back into my editor. Lastly, we have our Teams account. You can add folks to a team, create a team, and even collaborate over a virtual tour. So when you do all that, there's a lot you can do there, right? When you go to your dashboard, you'll be able to see all your virtual tours that you have on your dashboard. You can also see what's shared with you, and you can see what's published to Google Street View, okay? So Google Street View is an example of publishing to Google Maps, okay? And you'll see a bunch of vehicles here because I have a bunch of 360 vehicles that are spins from our customers. So you can actually make 360 spins right on CloudPano with a special account. So really simple to do. All you got to do, it's auto.cloudpano.com, is we have a whole app dedicated to making 360 spins. So when you click on a 360 spin or make a virtual spin of a vehicle or any type of inventory, you can also jump into the interior as well, just like you would in a virtual tour software space. So our enterprise users get access to both these things. So I highly recommend becoming one as soon as possible. If you want to, check out a free trial link below this video. Okay, so your dashboard has a variety of things that you can do. You can manage your account, manage your billing, check out all the teams you're a member of, play with some demos and clone those to your account. You can also browse CloudPano community tours, and you can manage your white labels as well. Plus, you can join our Facebook group, check out any upcoming webinars, or even become an affiliate. So CloudPano overall can do a lot of really cool, robust things. But overall, if you're looking for the best 360 virtual tour software, you are in the right place. Welcome to CloudPano. I'm excited to get you started. To get started today, go to cloudpano.com, click sign in or get started free or upgrade is probably the best thing you should do. And then try out all of our features, including CloudPano Live, the floor plans feature, order some floor plans, give it a go, try everything out. And of course, go make some amazing 360 virtual tour experiences for you and your clients. We're excited to partner with you. We're excited to see CloudPano grow even more together. We'll talk to you soon. I'll see you inside.